Okay, I think we're going.
Hell yeah. What's up, guys?
What's up, fellers?
Ladies and gents.
People of the audience.
We've been away for a while, dude.
For a long time, for like 6 months almost.
It's mostly Makeigh's fault.
It is.
But that's okay. Makeigh just...
I had my own things to do for
some growing up to do.
Yeah, I did. From last episode, I mentioned that I went to lineman college. So I went and did that, graduated. Now I'm a certified pre-apprentice. Technically. So
we've been looking into it. We haven't really gone too far, but getting our own merch, kind of, but not really for this. It's just kind of like a side hustle. It's not for the podcast.
Exactly.
But it's more, we're going to add it to the podcast, but it's like, Makeigh came up with a name, actually. It's called BC Fitters, which sounds weird. Sounds really weird, but it means backcountry fitters.
Yep.
We're going to try to have like as much like comfortable clothes and like stuff to go out in the wilderness and that backcountry as possible.
And honestly, the idea came up because you were talking about how your hunting clothes, like you were triple layered up and you were still cold
as shit.
And so
but I got the cheap stuff though.
Yeah.
I don't get the expensive things.
But still, like 3 layers, dude. Like that should keep you pretty warm, you know.
Yeah. On anything, really.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, the idea is to make comfortable clothes that keep you warm when you're hunting, fishing, snowboarding, hiking,
whatever,
anything. And you know, hopefully we get big enough where we can provide for clothes of all season, but we mostly just want to focus on like hunting for now.
Oh yeah, we want to focus on like getting. Well, I think we should mostly focus on just getting the merch started. Just getting like the clothing brand and getting everything like figured out.
Yeah.
And like even if it's just like a plain black shirt that has our logo and our shit on it, that's what we're kind of focusing on. But it's like it's a more of a side hustle other than like for the podcast. We're just going to add it to the podcast. We're going to do that as a side hustle and like get things rolling on that. But you know, here in like a couple month or two, hopefully we have a link in our description so you guys can go to that. And we're going to start posting on Instagram, TikTok a little bit more. Not Facebook. We could Facebook. We do everything, but that's just a lot, you know? It's a lot of Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
I think
that's a lot.
I think if we're able to just focus on TikTok and Instagram for now, like that would be pretty nice. But yeah, eventually, like if that goes well, then we can start making merch for like the actual podcast, you know?
Yeah, but we can do like Buddy Banter because we were gonna change our name to BC Fitters. Or BC Fitter Podcast.
Yeah.
We decided not to because we don't want to go through all that, and also we would want to be able to make our podcast merch separate compared to our like clothing brand that we're gonna try to make, but that's all like later down. So we want to make BC Fitter clothing and Buddy Banter clothing.
Exactly.
So everyone can get like Buddy Banter clothing and like different like hoodies and stuff, and they can also get BC Fitters if you want, but it just depends.
Another thing is because we know that a podcast can like it gets boring eventually. Like watching the same thing over and over. Eventually we want to start making like outdoor videos of like, you know, like hunting, hiking, fishing, you know,
or like snowboarding or
just
depending on whatever we do, because we always do something, go outside. The other day we went hunting coyotes, and we were with our good buddy Blake, and we could have done it while we were driving around or just sitting there waiting for coyotes to come up when we're calling them. We could have done it then, but we were freezing our asses off. Dude, we did not come prepared to hunt coyotes.
It was so cold, man.
It was super cold, but it was fun. It would have been fun to watch. It would have been fun. It would have been interesting because Blake's a very interesting guy.
Oh yeah. So he's a funny fella.
It would have been an interesting podcast. But that's what we're trying to do is mix it up a little bit, make things different. So like one day we're hunting coyotes, next time we're ice fishing, the next time we're chilling in the garage. You know, we're just all over the place. We're trying not to stay in here. But this is gonna be like our main area if we're talking about just random stuff like I don't know, like our future in the podcast and stuff. And also like it's cold as shit outside right now. It's winter. So we're just planning on like, you're going to see us indoors a lot, but also whenever we go out and do something, we're gonna try to do the podcast there instead of like at the house.
Yeah,
because we're gonna be there anyways, like ice fishing or Kyle hunting or jackrabbit hunting. It just all depends.
Yeah,
but we're hoping to do it more, not in the same area, so you guys can get a glimpse of our lives and see how we do things around. So also you guys can critique us. So we're hunting coyotes different compared to you. We want more tips, more tricks, better for us and better for you. You might do something. We might do something you guys don't do.
It is notable though. We don't have any thermal scopes. We just raw dog it. Yep. We try and find it.
So, but yeah, this podcast is probably going to slowly turn into an outdoors podcast mostly, but we're going to talk about other stuff too. Like most of it's going to be outdoorsy stuff, like hunting with bows. Because we and him are we're going to get in bow hunting this year, and more into it. And then we're going to do like rifle. It's just gonna be different hunting, fishing, just outdoors stuff. Like even it could be hiking, shed hunting, like we did last time.
Yep.
Mostly outdoors type of content. But when we're in the room, it's gonna be a little bit of everything. But we're gonna try our best to label it on the subtitles what's going on, like what the podcast is about, so we can so you guys can look at it, like political or outdoors, like hunting, fishing, podcast, etc. So you guys can decide what you want to watch.
Yeah. Oh, did we bring it up last time when we were shed hunting cruise?
I don't know. I have a son.
He has a second baby now.
I have 2 kids now. I have a son. He's a little fat boy.
He is. He's a goofy goober, dude.
Yeah, little cruise. Cool. I got a son now, and it was a scary moment. My almost died. My wife, she almost died. She got life flighted. Had a big old blood clot in her. She had a emergency C-section, and then she had a blood clot, and then she had to get her a half hysterectomy. So she had her uterus taken out and everything. It was a scary moment because she had a blood clot and she almost died. And they life flighted her to Utah, and she made it through it, and she's healthy and doing great now. Baby's doing great now. Family's doing great. We're doing good.
Yeah. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it. Yeah.
I got a what is it called? A wish list on my we're gonna link it on here, so you guys if you guys want to help out.
A GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe. Yeah, GoFundMe. We'll put it in a link in the description or whatever it's called. You guys go on there and just send me some money. Or, I mean, send me the gifts. Yeah, whatever. Makeigh doesn't got one because he has no kids.
Yeah, that was a scary time, dude.
Oh, I know.
Like it wasn't even my situation, and like even I was like scared for you, But yeah.
All right, Makeigh, what's going on in Makeigh's life? You went to lineman school.
Yep.
And I don't know. I don't think we did a podcast right before you left.
Yep.
And now we're back here, and it's been a couple months since we've done a podcast, and he's done lineman school, and tell us how it was and how things are. Tell
Honestly,
us how you enjoyed it or hated it.
I didn't hate it at all. Actually, it was, if anyone is listening and they're considering going to a trade school or just any sort of thing that could give them, like better certifications or
better opportunities.
Exactly. Just, give them that opportunity to go in life. Even if you think like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to pay for the student loans, or I'm not going to be able to get any financial support or something like that. Bite the bullet and do it, dude. Because I remember thinking like, 40,000, that's a lot. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay that off,
Yeah.
But, I'm managing it. I'm able to stay on top of it, and it's been the best thing I've done for myself. Not only did it like give me an opportunity to go out and make a lot of money, but it also gave me the chance to actually like really discipline myself and like see what it takes to like actually go and be better for myself,
Hell yeah.
It was cool. And like just the experience itself, I met a lot of cool people. I made a lot of good friends, and like you'd think climbing a power pole isn't all that fun, but dude, it's I don't know, maybe I'm biased towards it, but dude, climbing your first 35-foot pole, holy shit, you want to talk about like feeling liberated, dude. I remember being on top, it was me and 5 other people, I'm not gonna say I was the first one up. I was honestly,
yeah, Makeigh sucks.
I was being a little chicken shit, dude. I'll be honest, but like once you get up there and everyone's like, "Hell yeah, good job, Brown! Hell yeah, dude!" Like it's the most liberating and most brotherly feel you could ever have, dude. And so yeah, basically we just learned how to like properly climb power poles, and we learned a lot about high voltage electricity and how to like use digger derricks and bucket trucks and run all sorts of equipment. And like it was so fun, so awesome. Honestly, like if I was presented with that opportunity, I would do it over and over and over again. 100%.
Damn.
100%. I would choose to do that in every lifetime.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, and
had fun there. You enjoyed it,
dude.
Got some experience into doing certain things. You weren't comfortable doing at first.
Yeah, well, and like honestly, I wasn't even gonna do it. Like I remember sitting on the website like for the registration to like actually apply for it, and I just remember sitting there and backing out of it so many times over the span of like 5 months because I just, it was outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
And then just one day, my old boss, he upset me, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm not gonna sit here and retire in this bum company.
What happened after lineman school? How did that like process of coming back home, being away for 4 months and coming back and coming back to quote unquote civilization?
Yeah, no. I don't want to say it was anything like boot camp because it truly wasn't.
No, yeah, it was fun. It was funner than that.
It was. I don't know. The best way to explain it is like it was a quote unquote vacation. I guess you could put it like a 4-month long vacation.
It was vacation where you, like 4-month long vacation where you learned stuff.
Exactly. You got. It was like going to a job. Don't get me wrong, but like it wasn't. I never viewed it as like work.
Yeah.
And so it was just I got up 6:30 in the morning, got ready, did my thing, went to schooling for 8 hours, and then after that, I just went and did my own thing. Like me and a couple of buddies from school, we'd go get a couple drinks, a couple bites to eat, and then maybe we'd go to like Big Al's or something.
I was just wondering how it felt when you came back.
Yeah.
While you're there.
No.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
The program.
I know.
Way off topic, though.
Coming back, honestly, I was antsy to get home. Like I really miss my lady all the time.
Well, you'd come down every other weekend and hang out with your lady.
Like every 2 weeks, something like that.
So we could have done the podcast then, but me and him were both focusing on our own things at the time.
Yeah, it's easier to focus on family, and that's like the priority. But yeah, I'd come down, hang out with my mom, my dad, go see the lady. But yeah, it was at times it'd get hard, 'cause you just get really homesick. But coming back was, I don't know, it just felt like coming home to like a welcome home party,
Yeah.
Like it was cool. Like there was no like, oh, I miss it, like it was,
you're just like, yeah, I could do without it.
Yeah, like I come home and I'm just like, man, this is nice. Like this is home.
You know?
Like being where I was, it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but that's all it was. It was fun.
Like, being gone for work for 14 days. I understand what you're talking about when I'm gone. God, like I went up there, I'm just like, it ain't bad. I'm making by and understand it, FaceTiming and shit, but I'm missing a lot of things about my kids.
Yeah.
Then when I come home, I'm like, I love it here. And then the last day, I'm just like, all right, I'm gone.
Every Sunday, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say I like flipped a switch, but it was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like I cannot miss this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I did. I missed I don't want to say I missed a lot of important stuff, but like just a lot of stuff that like other people would have liked me to be there for.
Yeah, like our podcast.
Exactly. But like my lady, her niece and nephews, they had a birthday when I was gone and I wasn't able to make it. My little sister had a couple dance recitals that I was supposed to go to, but I couldn't because I was in school.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like just stuff that I would like to be there for, but I couldn't. That was the only sucking.
So how was it when you came home? Like when you finally moved back? Do you guys? You're in a new apartment now, right?
Yeah. So we were
301 21.
We were, when I came home, we were still living in the same apartment from when I left. Like, because I had moved back in July and we weren't moving out till August, and I was in the process of finding employment. And believe it or not, although it is a high demanding like field, like electrical workers, super hard to find like a beginner level job unless you want to go like across the United States where they could use you. And so maybe I'm just being a little chicken about it, but I don't want to move all the way to Michigan for 5 months, dude. But
only 5 months, dog. Fuck.
I know.
Make that kind of money,
and the money would be worth it. But
you did. You're good. I mean, you got family and shit, but it's only, you'll see them. It's only 5 months. You wait until your lady's out of school, right?
She's already graduated.
Oh, she already is. Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Yeah, and so like that entire month, me and my lady, we went out to dinner. We went and watched movies. It was just like when her and I first got together. Like we were inseparable. Nice. Yeah.
What else is there? Well, didn't find no one. We couldn't. They didn't find the guy that stole his truck.
Oh yeah. That truck's long gone.
And you got a new car now, though.
I do.
You got a new car before you went to Boise to do that trade school.
Yeah, the car I was driving, it's fine now. My dad actually has that car.
Oh really?
Yeah, he bought it from me. I don't really remember how the situation worked, but so he took the car. And then I ended up getting a new car, which was like a lot newer. Like it's a 2015.
Yeah, it's nice.
And so it was bad. Like there was an engine knock. Like it was misfiring, all sorts of shit. Like there was oil leaking in from like the valve cover, and it was gnarly, dude. And so my mom was like, "You are not taking this all the way that way. Like hell no, we will go.
It'll be fine."
And so that day they were like, "We're gonna find you a car," and I was like. I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, "There's this one. They're all like $2,000." And she was like, "Fuck no, fuck no, hell no." So we went to a used auto dealer, and we had found my car, and it was for sale for $7,000. And my stepdad, he was like, "I'm gonna co-sign on this with you, and like once you get to a spot, you're gonna start making the car payments." And so,
yeah, are you making them now?
I've made a couple.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you and say I've taken it over fully, but I've made a couple just when I can. But yeah, so I did line school, got a new car. We moved into a new apartment. So the apartment we were living in, it was just me and the lady. We were making it work pretty much, and then we just decided that we wanted to shorten our rent, so we moved in with my lady's friends, 2 of them. And so now we have 2 roommates. They're pretty cool. Like we all get along. We'll play board games together, watch movies, watch TV, whatever. But it's definitely been a huge like cut on rent. Like I'm paying like $400 less than what it was, dude. It's nice. Although I'm still very bad with my money, it's nice. But yeah, been looking for like a legit house to rent after our lease is up. So that'll be nice, because then I'll get to have my dog back. My dog's living with my mom, and she has been for like the last year and a half. Sorry, Mom. Yeah.
You know what we should name this podcast right here?
What?
We were thinking about naming it New Beginning, but I think we should name it It's All About Makeigh.
Okay, dude.
Because I got nothing.
Yeah.
Like I've just been living doing stuff. There's nothing important. I mean, went hunting, but there's nothing really like I've done that's different.
We could tell that story going hunting. How you got your buck? That nice 4-point, dude.
Yeah,
that thing was huge, dude. It's nice. It's a cool story, dude. Honestly.
No. Let's not talk.
No.
I don't want it.
Okay.
We might put ourselves in a bad position. Where they're like fishing games like that's not what you guys did that.
We didn't do anything illegal
that we know of, dude. Everything that we done probably in our minds like, oh, this is totally legal, but as far as we know, it wasn't legal.
We were following.
Whatever we say and do can be used against us in the court of law. We didn't do anything legal. We're not going to talk about the story about the buck. Okay. We're just going to say I got a new spot and scope. It's a very shitty one, but it was like $100, and I haven't had one yet, so I got it just because I wanted to. Even like before I got a good one, I wanted to see how good how the good they actually are, and it's way worth the money that I spent for it because it is it's called an Earth, but it's not a good one. But it's better than my binos. I can still see further. I can still see more. My binos are just they're 10 by 42,
Yeah.
so I can only see so far, and I can only see so much. And that just gets really close up, so I can see what the bucks, how much they are, or old bulls or whatever.
Like, dude, it's crazy of how much of a difference it like actually makes.
Oh yeah,
and like
because I have it on a tripod, and I can just sit there and just like move it a little bit, and I can just stand there and look at it.
Yeah.
Easy.
When that day that we went out to that one spot that had a bunch of people, and we helped out those old dudes who were like
hunting, yeah.
And
we spotted a bunch for them.
Yeah, and then like before that, we had seen that freaking 2-point that was all the way up at the top.
Yeah,
I was like, what is that? And then you whipped out your spot and scope. I was like, oh man, that's a 2-point.
Yeah, sitting there with the binocs, you're like, that's something, but I don't know what it is. And you get with the spot scope, and you're like, yeah, that's a 2-point.
He was all the way up there.
Oh yeah, he was far.
It was tall, dude.
He was a. I remember that you talking about that tall 2-point. Yeah. He was like a foot and a half tall.
He was huge.
When we seen that, I was like, someone needs to kill him because he's gonna pass his bad genetics down the road.
Oh
yeah, he is tall.
Like, you want to talk about trophy 2-point, dude?
Yeah, I would have melted that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude.
But he was too far away for us to shoot.
I would have happily hung that up on my wall.
Oh yeah, I would too.
It's 2-point, but that's the biggest you'll ever see in your life, I swear.
I got a pretty tall 2-point in my garage.
Yeah, you do.
That European mount. It's actually pretty tall.
Right.
But it's not bad.
Yeah.
Makeigh didn't shoot anything this year because he's a greedy bastard.
I am.
He's like, well, he's not greedy. He's doing it the right way. I'm just trying to get meat.
I guess you could say I'm hunting for antlers, which is true, but I also do want some meat. But he's
a trophy hunter.
I can't shoot like anything smaller than what I've shot for like my first buck, because it was, I don't know, it was a 4-point. He's about as wide as my shoulders, which, I mean, it's not huge. I don't want to say it's like the biggest fucking.
Yeah, it's a decent first buck for sure. Like,
exactly,
it's a damn good first buck.
I definitely spoiled myself.
Yeah,
and so it's just chasing that same high of like finding something like as big, if not bigger. Like, I don't know, like when we went coyote hunting and we had seen that 4-point, dude, my adrenaline got rushing so bad because I was like that if I would have seen that in October, I would have smoked that motherfucker, dude. Like, because he might have been a little smaller than my first buck, but like still, like,
that was a shooter.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a shooter in my book, you know.
We're also trying to get into archery.
Yep.
But mule deer, I don't know if we're gonna get in that, because it's just mule deer it's hard to hunt mule deer with bows.
Yeah.
As far as it's just hard to hunt mule deer around here with a rifle. You can only imagine a bow, but it's a different kind of time of year, different kind of season. But we're mostly just gonna focus on elk. Try calling them in, get calls, cow calls, get bows. Our first objective, like when spring comes, first thing spring comes, or we were trying to do it in this December or January, like where it's like cheaper to get a bow, but we
both suck at saving
money so hard. Tax season, baby. Tax season.
I'm waiting for it, dude. Yeah.
No, but yeah, we're gonna get bows, and we're gonna try to go hunt, get a bull elk this year.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Like, I just want the experience of killing an elk first.
Oh yeah.
And the next year I can try again for bigger. And the year after I can try again for a bigger one. Doesn't matter. But we want to start camping and hunting and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So there's gonna be more content when the summer comes, for sure. Like different places, different areas. Wintertime, it's gonna be slower, like this kind of content right here. Right. But we might where we live.
We might be able to pop out a couple ice fishing videos here and there, or something, or like even snowmobiling or something.
Maybe I don't know.
I think that would be hard.
That was well. I mean, you could just sit on the snowmobiles and just prop it up and talk like that.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll get something figured out.
I bought my wife this brand new bow right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a Bowtech. It's a car. It's a, what is it called? Carbon Rose or something like that. And it's a nice bow. I told her, I was like, I'm gonna use it, and she's just like, it's not gonna work for you. because I'm new to archery. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, it's not set. It's not your draw length is too long for it. And I was like, what is that? What do you mean? And I looked it up, and this bow is like highest it goes is like 28 or 26 draw length, and I'm like a 31.
Yeah,
I got a long wingspan.
You're a lengthy
and the pounds
guy,
too is like I think 60, 65 max. But I want to pull 70, 75 ish around there. So that one definitely won't work. And this one's just like a little kid one. Not even a kid. It's more than a kid one, but it's just like not as good.
Yeah.
It's like teenagers maybe or something, but that one super nice. And she's going to get into bow hunting too. We're going to try to take her out, get an elk after we get ours.
Yeah, that would be sick. Yeah, I'm excited, dude. Like every time I think about it, it just gives me that like little rush,
dude. I'm excited to go elk hunting so bad.
It'll be so fun. Like even if we get like a raghorn, dude, like it just this experience alone, it'll be so fun, so worth it. And like that's the thing about hunting is it's like it's liberating, dude.
Oh, I know. It works so hard to get something, and when you get it, you're just like, whew, hell yeah! And you get to enjoy it that night. You can cook something up and enjoy it, and then freeze the rest of it and enjoy it throughout the year. My wife makes damn good jerky. She made some jerky out of the deer we got this year. I asked her to make pepper jerky. Yeah. She made it. Best, not the best jerky I've ever had, but it's up there. Yeah. Top 10 for sure.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
But we don't have really we don't make the tube jerky. We literally just cut the meat to like however thickness we want. Throw it in the can't say it. Dehumidifier and
dehydrator.
There we go. Yeah, we throw it in a dehydrator, and then the dehydrator just fucking sucks it all up, and then it's pretty good. I mean, it's not like I said, it's not the best jerky, but it's damn good. I like it.
Although making homemade jerky is like kind of hard, like low key. I remember my stepdad. He bought one of the first dehydrators that you could like. I don't want to say that you could.
It's like those white ones, and it's got like 3 racks. It's all circular racks.
Yep. So he had bought one of those, and he bought like the meat processor to like slice it up into thin strips. I remember, dude, he was so giddy about it, and he was like, "Come here, man, help me." So I was like, "All right." He'd cut a slice. I'd just slap it in the hydrator rack. He just, would slam it in there. And
you wouldn't even like season it or nothing?
No, he would season it, but like in the rack. And so like the seasoning
it'd all go down the bottom. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And like it was still pretty good, but it's rough, dude. And like he would keep it in the freezer for so long, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But like, we'd eat the first batch and then throw the rest of it in the freezer, and then it just gets frozen and it's hard, and like it would break in your mouth.
Dude, I like it when it's like,
but it was,
I'm all like a dog chewing on it. I'll fucking pull it off. I'm like,
but it was still good. God, and
take some tooth with it.
Not only that, but he kind of made it spicy, dude. I'll be honest,
dude. I like mine spicy too.
Like you'd eat it, and like just immediately your forehead would start sweating. Dude.
Maybe not that spicy. I like mine when I like every other bite. I'm like, cough.
It was good, especially when I was living with them. I'd run up to the freezer playing the game. I'd run up, grab a couple strips of jerky and a little bag of chips. I'd eat it, and I'm sweating, dude. I'm sweating bullets in my room, munching on chips, playing the game.
Oh, it's funny shit.
Oh yeah.
What else? What else we gotta talk about, dude?
I don't know. I mean, we're not very interesting people.
Yeah. I mean, we got hunting, work.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot going on right now in our lives because it's winter time.
Yep.
Things are slowing down. We're not doing a whole lot, but hopefully things kick up and get going again.
Yeah.
If not, we'll still keep content. We'll just sit in here and bullshit. Let's just do that right now. Let's just bullshit, man.
I'm getting for it.
How do you, oh no, I don't want to ask that. So you haven't been looking at bows at all?
No, I have. It's just like
everyone's telling me to get Elite or Hoyt and all that, and I'm like, dude, those are like thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
it's like I'm not gonna straight up like jump into like $1,000 bow when I don't even know. I know I'm gonna like it, but I don't know how well I'll perform with that bow. You know? Like, so I was gonna go to like an archery range and I was gonna shoot bows and just see which one I like the best and which ones like work best for me and which sights I would like and all that.
Yeah. No, I've definitely been looking. There's a couple brands that I've been interested in, and they're they say they're like the best left-handed bows, but there's like X Light 99 or something like that, and a couple others. So I've been looking at them, and they're a little on the cheaper end. Like I seen a bow for like $400. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it, because like a bow's one of those things where it's like you pay for what you get.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like sling an arrow and then it just blows up in my hand, you know. So I've been looking. It's just like figuring out like what brand and doing the research on like what materials they use. Like that's just what I've been doing.
So what I understood from it is you want a light bow for hunting. You know, a light bow, but it has a lot of power and has a lot of push. And because the lighter the bow, the better. Because you don't want to carry around like it's like carrying around a gun. You know, it's just heavy. You want to carry around a lighter gun. So that's what I got out of it. And I've been doing my research, and I've been trying to find, because you got to figure out what draw length you are. I think you're like 20.
I'd say I'm like 25, 26.
Yeah, somewhere like around there. But you got to figure, because we got to go to the shop.
My wingspan isn't that long, you know.
Well, it's the draw length is from like the front of the base all the way back to like where your face goes. Because if it's too short, it'll go right here, and if it's too long, it'll go back here. Yeah, you want it like perfect where you're like still put like
right here on like
your peep sight,
like your cheekbone.
Yeah. But we'd have to go to an archery shop and go check it out. Yeah, and just to get like essentially fitted, get fitted and figure out what our draw lengths are. So either we can buy a bow on our own and take it in, or we can just, because if you buy a fucking bow that's 28 to 32 inch, you won't be able to fit you properly. Yeah. So you'd have to buy a bow for lower.
Well, and like there's that one bow shop that's pretty close to us. We just got to make the time to go there and like actually get fitted. We honestly could have done that today. No, not today.
Not today.
Because it's Sunday.
Yeah. Well, we could do it next days off.
We totally could.
Plan to do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
Because I got to take that in and get that fitted to my wife and get it set to the pounds that she wants. Because she's got to work up, because she had kids and things happen, and she's just a lot weaker right now. And she was still like, we were going to start her out at like 40 pounds or maybe a little less, and like whatever she can pull back. Like I told her to pull back like what she like kind of like what she can barely get, or like what she can get pretty smoothly. And then when she gets that down, go up a couple, like 5 pounds, and then keep going up until she gets. I think the legal limit to shoot small game, which is like deer, elk is like 50 pounds. I think 50 or 55.
Yeah.
Pounds to kill elk.
So I know if you go like too high, your arrow will actually like go through the fucking deer, which like that's not a bad thing, but
I wanted to go through the deer.
You just lose your arrows more.
No. You get the light ends, or you can even just not even get those. You could just find it, because I want mine to go through the fucking deer, so I can go see what I hit. Because if you look at the arrow, you can tell if you got a gut shot or a lung shot or a liver shot or a heart shot. That all depends on what kind of blood is on the arrow. Like if it's like foamy blood, I'm pretty sure that's like a lung shot, because it's all bubbly in there. Oh yeah. And then like if it's like chunky blood, it means it was a gut shot or a liver shot. I think. Don't quote me on this. This is what I think. I was gonna look into it more before hunt season, but I just know like a heart shot is like really just bloody, I think. I don't know. It could be foamy too. I was just gonna look at it more, but if it just sticks into it and it runs away and it survives, or you can't find it, you're out of an arrow and out of a deer.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
And a lot of people like to keep the arrows, because say they got like a pretty like a 400 bull, like a scored 400. They want to keep the arrow and put the arrow in its antlers. People do that. They put it in its antlers and they leave it bloody and everything, just so they that's the arrow that killed that bull.
That's cool.
Which I'm one of those people probably. Oh, I'd have a little fucking rack like this big with all my arrows in it.
Speaking of,
this killed Cole. This killed Red. This just name different bulls, different things.
Speaking of like trophies, I'm not gonna like disclose too much information about it, but I was on this job, and I went.
Oh, you told me about this, huh?
Excuse me. So I go to this job, and this dude's basement flooded, and so we were there to just dry out the carpet and whatnot, and just like quickly dry it out with what we can, with what equipment we had on the truck. And so I'm down there in the basement, and we use what's called a Matterport. and all it does is it just takes a 360 scan of the room. So I'd like, if let's say this room flooded, I would just pop it in here on a tripod, hit a button, and it does a 360 scan. Then we send it to insurance and yada, whatever. But so I'm down there in this dude's basement, just checking a layout of like what rooms got affected and whatnot. And I'm walking down this hallway, and as soon as I enter the door, I look left, and I just seen this giant European bull score, dude. Like huge tusks. Like it was like you look and you're like, my God, like that is a like trophy boar, dude. And so I'm like, this guy hunts. I already know he hunts.
Yeah, just from that boar.
I figured he hunted in the States, like maybe he shot that boar in Texas or something, So I'm walking through, and I get to the room.
Dude, that's where he got, I bet.
I get to the room, I'm doing my thing. I walk to the other room. As soon as I walk into the other room, there's like a wall that divides the hallway and like the rooms. And so you have an entry here, wall, entry, and then 2 rooms. So I'm walking out of this room, I go through the entry, and this entire other side of the wall is just covered in trophies. Mule deer, whitetail, blacktail, bears, elk. I think he had a caribou in there. He had a giraffe skull.
What?
He had mountain lions. He had a legit like African lion, like with the mane and everything, dude. I'm just totally like dumbfounded, dude. And like,
dang.
So I turn around and look behind me, see what he's got behind me. He has a coffee table just stacked of like antlers from any deer species you could think of, just stacked on him, dude. And I'm just totally like, this dude is easily like 50 grand in taxidermies alone,
dude,
in just this one room, dude. Yeah. And I couldn't help but just stare at this lion, dude. Like his head was fucking huge. Like, I don't know, dude. Like it was huge, dude. Like I'm looking at this thing and it's like, if that was alive, that thing could eat my face off in just one bite. You know what I'm saying? But like a giraffe skull, dude. Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
a giraffe skull, dude. Like,
bragging rights, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Bragging rights.
And so I got curious, and so I started looking at the pictures on the wall, and has them titled South Africa 2019, South Africa 2020, South Africa 2021. And then he's got a picture of a fucking tuna that he was catching. Like this dude does a lot of fishing and hunting, dude. Like, and so, I go back upstairs, I'd have him sign some paperwork for the job or whatever. And as soon as he signed it, and I said, I love what you got going on downstairs. And he was like, you want to sit down and talk about it? And I was like, if I wasn't on the clock right now, I would talk your ear off about this. And he was like, are you a hunter? And I was like, I'm amateur, dude.
Yeah, like, I'm like borderline.
I have no, I call myself a hunter, but I don't even know if I can call myself that.
Yeah, after seeing his fucking trophy room.
Yeah, and so I was like, and we just sat and talked about it for a while. And he's got his own like sheep farm that he uses to like support his hunting trips. Yeah, he was telling me that he was out checking sheeps, and then he's seen like a pretty nice buck in his field. And so he hurried and ran back to his house, grabbed his bow, and just fucking dropped him right on his property, dude. I was like, what? He was a cool dude, yeah.
But, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, you want to talk about like Cabela's in this dude's basement. Like, it was fucking insane, dude.
There's a shields, just like everything on a rock, big old rock. Dude, just like, oh my God.
He had like 3 bear rugs just.
Really?
Yeah, just all on the floor. You know,
kill bears.
This dude walks on them. Like, they're his bear rugs.
Bro, he wipes his feet.
Yeah, he's like, fucking sheep shit all over.
Oh, that's funny shit, dude. That'd be awesome.
Dude, it gave me so much motivation. Because, like, when I think of, like, my own trophy room, I think of something like that. Nowhere near as much as trophies as his, though, dude. Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe 3 elks on the wall, a couple muleys here and there, maybe a bear rug if I can get it. This dude's fucking stacked, dude. I was so jealous.
Dude, like, one of those trips costs, like, 30 fucking grand, 450. Yeah, then he gets a European mount, which is another, like, 10 grand.
Dude, yeah.
European mount of giraffe, not a giraffe, but a lion.
Oh, that's the other thing he had, dude. The ibex with the fucking like 4 foot long pointed ass horns, dude.
Oh, and they're all twirly.
So they can be, and then you just have the ones with the straight ones. They might not be called ibex. There's something though. They're in South. He had it just mounted right on his wall as soon as you walk in.
Damn.
Dude, it was nuts.
Oh, God.
I was like, I've only seen those on the internet, dude.
I never seen that in person.
Yeah, dude.
You're all rubbing the antlers, you just all the horns.
Oh my God, this is nuts.
Hey, if you ever need like a camera guy, I'm.
You ever want someone to record your hunts, dude? I'm here, man. I swear. No,
I just want to go for the experience.
Right?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's super, super cool. I don't know. I think I'd be too chicken shit to hunt a lion, though, dude. I'd be scared that it'd like smell me and like start hunting me, dude.
So you got a hunting guide.
Mm-hmm.
You get a hunting guide, which the guide just like basically is like the guy there making sure you're doing everything right. And then you got trappers. There's what they're called. They're like trappers, or they're trackers. Yeah, they're called trackers, and they'll sit there and they'll track them. And the videos I've watched and shit, those trackers are insane. Like they can literally look at the ground and they'll have like one little foot, and they'll be like, "Yeah, he's been here he was here like 15 minutes ago."
That's fucking.
And then everyone's
nuts,
like, "No, how do you know?" But they'll see like a piece of grass, just a little piece of grass, kind of like folded over with no track. They'll just be like, "Yeah, he came through here. We gotta go this way." No, and people are like, "What are you talking about? What do you see? What do you mean?" You know, it could be a little grass that's cut a little bit, like it's like crushed or something, or a branch that's just barely broken. They'd be like, "You went right through here," and then they track them all the way to where they are,
nuts,
and then they whack them. And every video I watch, they're just doing crazy shit like that, and they're just basically guiding them, but like they're tracking them. But the guide is the guy that's like says like, "We're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this," and then he translates for the trackers, because the trackers, most of them, I mean, some of them speak English, but most of them are speak a different language, and he'll like translate to them.
That's insane.
I see some crazy shit like that.
Could you imagine? You just see like a fucking paw mark, just one. Everything else is like covered in mud, and you just see one. 20 minutes ago, southwest. Like, dude, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's
the trackers and the guide will all know that. They're like, "Yeah, we got to bail." I'm like, "What?" Like, we got to bail. He's angry. Like he's waiting for us to walk somewhere, and he's gonna pounce on one of us. So he's gonna attack us. He knows we're following him like a lion. And like, how do you know? Like, we just know. Like, just know that we're not gonna go anymore.
Yeah.
Like he's either stalking something or he's stalking us. So we need to leave. And so they'd leave.
That's nuts, dude.
They can like tell what's going on just from the grass and the trees and everything going.
Could you imagine just like understanding and being so observant that you can like literally read the mind of the lion, dude?
Well, that's like their livelihood, though. You know, that's what they do for a living. Like they track the animal, and they like understand what it's doing and how it's doing it and why it's doing it. And they like grow up doing that their whole freaking lives. The trackers. Yeah. So like that, I mean, I can understand how they know so much and they understand so much, because that's like all they do is track and kill things.
I wish I was good enough at hunting that I could like guide for people. I think that'd be such a fun side hustle, dude.
Well, that's the thing though, because if you're guiding, you're not killing things yourself. You're helping other people kill things.
I'm just there for the experience, dude.
Yeah, which isn't bad, but. You'd have to like that's like if that's like the only way you make money, you'd have to just guide always guide. Get something killed for somebody, guide next week. Guide. Get something killed, guide next week. You know what I mean? You're always guiding. Well, you never got time to hunt yourself, and if you do get the time to hunt yourself, you helped everyone get the big bucks or big bulls. You know, there's no big bucks or big bulls.
I'd take the big one for myself.
No, dude, no.
I'd be like, you guys wait here.
You're getting like paid like thousands of dollars to get that motherfucker the biggest bull you can find.
No, I know.
You know?
But like
you're like, yeah, that's the biggest bull I could find. No, don't look over there.
We don't want to go that way. Yeah. We want to go this way.
Yeah, we want to go this way. He's just like, I thought there was a bigger one. You're just like, no.
Nah, man, I was calling it in. He's a little bitch.
Dude, he's not even a herd bull, dude.
Not even worth your time, dude. As it's like a fucking 8.400 bull, dude.
You're like, what the fuck? You're all like looking at him like, hey, give me that fucking thing.
Taking too much fucking time. Give me this. No, but like, I understand what you're saying. They're like, I could see how it like become unenjoyable for me, but I don't know, just being out there and like doing that like for myself and for people, like that would be so much fun, dude.
It would. It'd be pretty sick.
Then like there's this guy my stepdad knows. He does so much guiding for like bear hunting and cougars and elk, and like he makes good money from it, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you some other stuff about him off camera because it's nuts,
Yeah.
dude. It's nuts. But
I know a couple of people that do that kind of stuff.
yeah,
That'd be nice. Just go guide. Hell, just being in the mountains is so nice, dude.
oh yeah. Well, and like we were talking about it earlier, like yesterday or something. But I know a kid who does guiding for like bull elk, and I was telling you, like,
oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, I remember.
Like if we get an out of state tag, I guarantee he'd cater to us. He'd help us out
for free.
No,
I don't want him then.
Well, I don't know. He'd probably give us a good. We'd have to get him really drunk. We'd have
take advantage of it.
No, that would be his payment. He would need a lot of beer.
Ah, dude. Yeah, I'll get him.
But
no, I'm just kidding. No, dude. I mean, guides cost a lot of money, but
yeah,
I mean, a lot of people get guides. I don't really. I want a guide in certain situations, you know,
right?
Like this elk hunt, the elk hunt we're gonna do with our bows. I don't want a guide at all. I want to just figure it out myself.
Really?
I'm gonna get a better idea, you know.
Okay.
But like in other, say we're out of state. Say we go out of state. I spent fucking $2,000 already on the tag and like to get there and everything.
You might as well buy the guide.
Might as well like have a guy that's local there and that like has an idea,
right?
And like just spend the extra fucking grand to be like, hey, dude, could you hang out with us for 3 days and guide us in the right direction, or guide us for 3 days?
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, and then so you're guaranteed something decent, you know, instead of fucking sitting up there like, fuck, oh, I've been seeing the spikes, blah blah blah. Because you gotta understand, even if the guide can't find anything, it's just, you know, he feels bad, like, oh, you spent that money on me, like, you know, it's just a dead year, you know. And but you gotta, because most people like that get guides, they're like, that fucking guide sucks. I didn't get anything. But you gotta understand that he tried. Like, you know, a lot of guides probably don't work, aren't good, but you know, the ones that are good, they're like, they try.
But like they have a better idea than you.
Yeah, because it's their environment. They do it. They all are always there, and they have like they've been scouting that whole time, and they're like, that's their livelihood, you know.
Yeah. Well, like my stepdad, he like this year he was like, man, I've been such a bad guide to you. I was like, you don't understand. We're seeing like triple the amount of deer we did last year. It's just a bad year. Like, it's not your fault. These guys just aren't big. Like, you know, and so
you just gotta let them walk.
Exactly. You just gotta let them grow, let them live. Well, and like that's kind of what I was saying yesterday. Is like I think shooting 2-point should be illegal.
Yeah.
You know, for like 3 or 4 years. You know, and I think this is gonna sound kind of stupid, but I think we should put a ban on.
Well, what about like children?
I think children. Well, and that's kind of like they might have gotten rid of it, but they used to have a junior tag when you were like
shoot doe or
12 years old. You could shoot like a 2-point or like a doe or something.
You can shoot a doe or a buck.
Yeah,
you have an option, and most people shot does.
Yeah, I think if we bring the junior tag back, put a ban on 2 points for like 4 years, and I think we should also put a ban on out-of-staters for like 3 years, dude.
A ban for dude, that would piss a lot of people off.
Fuck them, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care, but that's the thing. Like that'd piss a lot of people off.
Why do I care that some dude from Utah is getting butt hurt because he can't come shoot our 2 points?
Well, they in their eyes they're not going to shoot a 2-point, you know, because no one ever like thinks they're going to shoot a 2-point. No one ever planned. I mean, people probably plan it, but you know. But a lot of people come to here because it's better hunting here. They come here and they get, you know, they pay all that money to come here, go hunting here. And then when they go hunting here, you know, all they find is 2 points. And then it's the last day. They're like, I spent all this money. I'm not going to go home with no meat.
Pay all that money to go to Wyoming. Just not Idaho, dude.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious. I don't want Californians, Utahns, Wyomingers, anybody, dude.
That's how Fish and Game makes most of their money.
For like 3 years, dude. I think we should just stop it.
Fish and Game that's how they make most of their money, though.
If we could just put a halt on that
then
for
Fish
like
and Game
3
will have
years.
enough money to take care of the fish. They won't have enough money to take care of the deer. Not enough money to study them and their rotations and how they're surviving in the winter and how they're dying.
I guarantee you, if we stop letting out-of-staters hunt our state for like 3 years, a lot of people from Idaho would be like, this is fantastic. Maybe I want to do some hunting this year. And then they go buy a tag. And then
but that's not enough. That's not enough from compared to out-of-staters. Because They'll have to raise the local tag price then. If they do that, they'd have to raise.
They could raise it an extra $50. As long as I don't see Utah plates where I'm hunting, I'd be okay with it. I'd rather see Billy Bob from three doors down in my spot than some dude from Syracuse, Utah.
You would rather be charged like you're an out of state.
Yeah, dude.
Than have out of staters here
Absolutely.
and get charged less.
Absolutely.
And still possibly not kill something.
Absolutely. 100%. 100%.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
I'd rather.
I don't like hunting around out of staters either. But also, it's all public land. You know, it's all like it's not like that. Specific land.
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure you understand what I'm saying. 3 years. That's all I'd like, dude. If we had 3 years for 2 points and out of staters to just not hunt them and let them grow, dude. Imagine the big old monsters we'd be able to find after those 3 years, dude. And I'm not saying, and it's not like we wouldn't be able to hunt for those 3 years. I'm just saying, we need to be a lot more strict on our deer, dude, because our deer kind of suck. At least around here, they do.
The population, it's because it's just the harsh winters.
I know.
Well, what's the thing? I don't know, dude. There's a lot of things that go into it, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of things that, like, because there's probably some certain things where if they do that, it's going to piss a lot of people off. They're going to lose a lot of money, and then they'll piss a lot of people off for upcharging deer price for locals, you know, for like in-staters.
I get what you're saying.
It's just going to I don't feel like they want that heat.
I'm just expressing I'm just expressing my greedy opinion.
Yeah.
But I would much rather see you or fucking Jimmy John from 4 doors down in my spot than some dude from Salt Lake or something, you know? Because it's just aggravating, you know?
Yeah.
It's still aggravating to see somebody in your spot regardless, but just it's like that little cherry on top. Like, fuck you, dude.
And they tell you you're a local hunting, you're like, oh, I'm hunting deer, like that one guy, and he's like, well, I'm hunting elk. You're gonna scare them all away. Mm-hmm. You're gonna ruin my hunt. I'm like, okay, well, it's public land. We can do whatever the fuck we want, dude. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna walk right here. You're gonna ruin my hunt.
Yeah.
I was here yesterday and you weren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck you. Well, I don't want to say fuck you in your hunt because, you know, I care about everyone's hunt.
Yeah. I'm
just like, well, you're ruining my hunt by saying I'm ruining your hunt, saying I can't go this way because I'll ruin your hunt.
Yeah.
Like, well, whose hunt do I care about more? Your fucking hunt where I don't get any of your meat, or my hunt where I get my own damn meat this way? I'm going to go hunt where I want to hunt because it's public land. I'm like, I'm sorry if it's ruining your hunt. You should have planned it out better than like knowing that other people are going to come through this way. You should have planned it out better. No, sorry, not sorry. Like, it's public land. I'm not going to let you ruin my hunt and ruin the fact that I'm going to kill something this morning over you. You letting sorry, I'll go somewhere else. Sorry, you're an out-of-stater and you paid a lot more money than me. I don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna feed my kids with that deer. I'm gonna with that elk that you killed. Mm-hmm. I will with my deer that I shoot right over there. You know, that's kind of my mindset on it. Like, public land's public land. You can't tell me, like, yeah, I understand I'm gonna ruin your hunt, but also you're ruining my hunt by saying I'm ruining your hunt.
Yeah.
You know, one of us planned more like longer about this hunt than the other. Mm-hmm. But either way, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know, you should have planned it where, like, if you didn't want people coming through, you should have planned it where people weren't going to come through.
They ended up ruining their own hunt anyways. Remember, they were just constantly laying shots, dude.
Shooting like fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
They were scaring everything our way though.
Hell yeah, they were. Yeah. I remember we were just sitting on the knoll, just glassing, soaking in the sun, and all you hear is just boom, boom, boom.
It stopped for like 2 minutes.
Oh, dude, and then it'd pick up for like another 3, dude. This dude was just dumping shots.
Yeah,
dude.
He would shoot his shots, then reload. You could take him the time to reload, and he'd drop it, and then start shooting shots again.
Either that dude poached a fuckload of bulls and we just don't know, or he is the most god-awful shot we ran into.
He was decked out too. He had a suppressor. He had carbon fiber on his gun. He had a whole bunch of crazy shit. And I'm like, he's either probably shooting like 800 yards away. You're going to ruin my hunt. You're fucking elk are
doing it
1,000 yards away from us. Yeah. What are you talking about?
If anything, you should let us push them a little closer to you, trying to get to our deer, you know?
Yeah. What do you? I don't know. People are weird. Like, okay, let's come up with a plan. I'm gonna come this way, and I'll possibly scare all the elk that way towards you, and they won't know you're there. They'll think I am you. And they're gonna run up, and they're gonna run up right to you. You know. Or you going on that side, gonna scare a lot of deer my way. It could work out either way.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
We seen a lot of deer.
A lot.
Like 30, maybe 40 deer. Like, it was nuts.
Not a lot of shooters though.
No. There was a couple in there.
There was a couple.
I was tempted to shoot a couple in there, but I just couldn't.
I just like soaking in that view.
It was nice, dude.
I was just fun. Like, this is awesome. And then you'd be like, deer. I'm like, it's like 800 yards away. I'm sitting there like, oh yeah. What is he? We got hiked to get closer.
What is
Regret that?
Oh my god, dude! And we had seen those 2 bucks that we thought were shooters, and we were like, all right, we're gonna get closer. And then it was just like a straight ravine in the bottom, dude. And
then we had to hike them. We had to go all the way. We'd have to, if we shot some or wanted to shoot something, we had to go all the way down, go all the way up that ravine, and then wait, and then possibly shoot something or not, then gut it, pack it out all the way back out. The way we came, all the way up that mountain, another mountain, and then fucking hike all the way back to the truck. I was like, man, I don't want to do that, Makeigh. I was like, I'm not. If we could like pull a vehicle down somewhere, or like somehow like,
I figured out
helicopter this bitch out of here. I'll do it.
I figured out how to get to the backside of where we were, though.
Well, let's save that for after.
Yeah, if we did drop something, my stepdad would have known how to like get there. Like he would have helped us.
Well, remember we seen a freaking truck way back there.
Yeah,
because I knew there's a way back there. But I seen a truck where we can get way back, where we can like get back there and get down to that bottom. I don't know. We could have planned it that way better.
Yeah,
but that's whatever. To teach them own. To teach their own.
To each their own.
Man, they're going crazy up there.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, I got there's a lot of people in my house right now. A lot of kids.
I never noticed that it was sheetrock on the roof. I thought it was like a bare roof, if I was being honest.
No, it's sheetrocked, but I love how they dropped that down. Didn't put it in there.
Right.
So you got to now build a box or got to redo everything and stick it up higher. Stupid. It's whatever though. And then when they cut that out, cut it way bigger.
Yeah, the slight fixtures like 8 inches wide.
Oh, I missed a hole. Let's do another hole. Yeah, we're hoping we get better content to you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get merch out. Hopefully we can get everything out.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have in September. Hopefully we'll have our bows, and we could do a podcast like us target practicing our bows, and just like you guys can go through that whole experience of us learning how to bow hunt.
Yeah,
because I think that would be amazing. Because I mean, by all means, there's not a lot of people that care about that stuff, but there's a lot of people that do. So hopefully, like we can, like when we're shooting our bows, practicing, you guys can be there, and we can just talk while we're practicing our bows, and just talk about everything that's going on. In September, we're hoping that we have a good hunt and we can take you guys through it with us.
Yeah,
they're not gonna be. It's gonna be our first hunt, so we're not really gonna record it, but we're gonna record like bits and pieces, like when we're camping.
Maybe coming back to camp
just
or
talk
something
about it. Yeah, and hanging out of us hanging around a fire. We're gonna take our buddy Dom. We call him Lil Dom.
Oh yeah, Little Dom.
Possibly our buddy Blake, depending on if he's busy or not. But for sure, our buddy Lil Dom and me and Makeigh, we're all gonna go September go elk hunting. But yeah, hopefully we can bring you guys to that process, and you guys can, you guys will enjoy it. But if not, leave us some like opinions and like what is it? Feedback kind of like just like what you guys want to listen to or what you guys want to hear about our lives.
Yeah, this
and we'll do better and make a list so we can
actually like stay on top.
Stay on top and talk about certain things that you guys want to listen to. And want to hear.
Yeah, if this episode's definitely, I don't want to say a little like all over the place, but it's definitely more of like where have we been? This is what we've been doing. This is what we want to do. So
it's like a catch up. Things should be back to normal after this.
Hopefully,
and hopefully we're not in a house. We're just jumping on the roofs. But no, yeah. Hopefully, everything gets back on track. We'll post an episode like I think once a month, right?
Like every other week or something like that.
Every 2 weeks because that's when I come home.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully our schedule gets back to going to what it is. I've also been thinking, and it's a little selfish of me to not tell you this, but I've also been thinking of like posting fishing videos while you're at work or something. Just throwing videos out there, getting us on the algorithm. But I don't know. Might not. I don't know. I have yet to like actually figure out if I want to do that or not. But yeah, after this, we should definitely like started to get back on track, get back to our regular schedule, back to where we were before.
It's a catch-up video. This is like a recap, not recap. It's like a going through the past 4 months that we've gone through, and or 4, 5, 6 months,
something like that, dude.
And just basically like recatching up. We're just hopefully we can get that merch going up for that BC Fitters and also for Buddy Banters.
Yeah,
get things kind of rolling on that, so we can, get you guys some more. Better content and better like cameras, better mics, better everything, better areas. Hopefully we can make this into a better podcast room. Right now it's just like a man cave or a child cave.
We're definitely on the way up after this. I mean,
yep.
I don't want to say we've hit our rock bottom, but we definitely fell out of our commitment.
Yeah, we'll do better on posting more. And doing better on giving you better content, guys. 100%. Hopefully we can get better cameras soon and better everything, and so we can basically give you guys stuff that you would want, like watching more.
Yeah,
but for now, you guys have to deal with it.
Yeah,
stick with it.
Get what you get, and you don't throw fit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking losers.
Oh no, you guys aren't losers. We love and appreciate everybody who watches and likes and gives us feedback, subscribes, and help us out. It definitely helps us out more than you'd think.
Yeah.
Remember those fucking boom mics that we had, dude? And they would start crackling, and then I forgot who it was, but someone told us we needed to get better mics.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting them.
Someone told us we need to start like recording ourselves or put like a video in the background so I can watch something while you're listening. Yeah. So we decided to do camera like this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, hopefully everything will be a lot better. Just please leave feedback in the comments and just like the video.
Yeah, help us grow into something that's better to watch.
I hate doing that shit where you're like, I like the video, like and subscribe. Yeah. If you like it so much, share it with your friends. I hate doing that shit. If you guys like it, you like it. If you guys don't, I don't care.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not really pushing.
Right.
We just like doing this for fun and like doing it just to sit down and talk to ourselves, and you guys can be a part of it.
Dude, a lot of people. Like, they'll ask me, like, when are you doing your next one? A lot of people are excited for this one to come out, dude.
Yeah. I don't think it's a long one.
No, it's not. It's not going to be terribly long. This one's a little on the shorter side.
Yeah. But just better stuff's coming along. We just got to get back on track and get things rolling.
100%.
Everything's got a lot more fun things are going to happen, a lot more creative things, We're going to get more creative with our content and more creative with our podcast, and definitely like label what we're talking about. Mostly this one, we're probably going to call it All About Makeigh, because a lot of this is about Makeigh, but that's because Makeigh's
it's honestly mostly my fault for like us falling out of it, because I went to school and then I lost the equipment, had to get new stuff. Yeah,
it's all right though.
We're here
now, we're back in business, but I'm not really blaming Makeigh, because we could have just done it like what we did before, because we had we have our old mics, we have like the camera, we could have not camera, the laptop and stuff. We could have done one for sure, but we've been putting it off because we want to give you guys the best kind of content we can give you.
Yeah, 100%.
Without like overstressing it.
Exactly. Believe it or not, we actually listen to the feedback and we try and take everything into consideration and how we can be better. Because believe it or not, we'd like to actually, I don't want to say get famous, but we'd like to make a little money off of this.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is how I'm going to tell people like actually watch it. Leave a hate comment. If you don't leave a hate comment, you haven't watched it all the way to the end.
Exactly.
Leave a hate comment.
100%.
Just hating on something about the video, because then we'll know what we got to work on.
I've had so many people tell me like, "Oh yeah, I just watched the first 20 minutes."
Yeah, I know people say like I'll skip. They'll like listen to a part and then they'll skip. And they'll listen to a part and they'll like skip back to when this conversation started. They'll listen to that.
Yeah.
And they'll skip. I'm like, come on, dude. I mean, it counts as a view.
Yeah.
But like,
you're not fully relishing in it.
Yeah, you gotta relish it all. I mean, again, we just talk about stupid shit sometimes.
Like, put it up in your tractor, throw an earbud in while you're,
tractor,
cruising hot.
What are you talking about? It's more like a car ride.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, you guys. See you guys on the next one. Enjoy yourselves.